If you're already using AI coding tools like Cursor, you know how fast they are, but they're not always organized. You give a big prompt and the result works, but the plan is often messy, context gets lost, and changes are hard to review. That's where Traycer comes in. Hello, and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to show you how to use Traycer, an AI agent orchestrator, to add an analytics dashboard to an e-commerce project while keeping your workflow structured and clean. Traycer doesn't replace Cursor or other AI coding agents. It complements them by planning and verifying the changes executed by these coding agents. First, let's talk about how to get Traycer running. You can download it from the VS Code Marketplace, sign in with your GitHub account, and you'll see Traycer appear inside your IDE sidebar. Setup is quick, and once it's there, you can start using it immediately, alongside Cursor or any other AI coding agent you like. Traycer has two main modes, Plan Mode and Phases Mode. Plan mode is straightforward. You describe what you want to build, Traycer gives you a detailed plan, and you can refine that plan before sending it off to your coding agent. Phases mode is more structured. Instead of giving one giant plan, Traycer breaks your feature into multiple guided steps, called phases. Each phase is an independent subtask that can be implemented separately, making big features easier to handle and verify. For this demo, I'll use Phases mode. In our React e-commerce app, we'll add an analytics dashboard to show sales trends, top products, and other useful insights. I'll use dummy data and mock API calls so I don't have to connect a backend right now. Later, I can easily swap in real APIs using the same data structure. I'll start by giving Traycer a prompt to build the analytics dashboard. Traycer responds with reasoning and a full phase breakdown. Each phase represents an individual subtask contributing to the complete feature. You can drag and drop phases to reorder them, add new ones if you think something's missing, or delete any that aren't important. Traycer also shows live status updates for each phase. For example, Phase 1 will be marked Not Started. Next, let's generate a plan for Phase 1. When I click Create Plan, Traycer explores my project structure, figures out which files will be involved, and outlines how to update them. It shows detailed reasoning, references, and even diagrams for clarity. If something looks off, I can refine the plan by chatting with it directly until I'm happy with every detail. Once the plan looks good, I can execute it directly in Cursor using one-click handoff. Traycer copies the plan into Cursor's chat, and Cursor applies the changes exactly as described. No guessing, no redundant context. While Cursor executes, I can review Traycer's plan side by side to see exactly which files are being updated and why. This reduces Cursor's overall thinking time since it's just following clear instructions instead of reanalyzing my codebase. After Cursor finishes execution, I can verify the changes inside Traycer with a single click. Verification checks whether the implemented feature matches the original plan. If something isn't right, Traycer generates review comments categorized as major, minor, or critical. Normally, I'd copy console logs or manually check every file to make sure the feature works. Now, Traycer does that for me. If there's a critical issue, say the dummy data structure is wrong, I can fix it in one click. Traycer sends the fix to Cursor automatically with all the context, so Cursor just executes it without extra prompting. I can also re-verify after applying fixes to confirm everything is resolved. This process continues for each phase. Generate a detailed plan. Execute it via Cursor or any coding agent you choose. Verify the results in Traycer. Apply fixes if necessary, then move on to the next phase. What's great is that Traycer itself can also execute these plans if you want, but I prefer to use Cursor for implementation while keeping Traycer as my planning and review layer. This separation keeps everything clear and organized. Let's take a look at the UI output. The analytics dashboard is now in place. Sales trends, top products, and export options are all rendered using clean, consistent styling. The layout is responsive, spacing and micro interactions are correct, and I haven't had to dig into individual files to debug anything manually. If something had broken during execution, Traycer would have flagged it immediately with review comments. I could fix them phase by phase or all at once, and re-verify until everything passed. So that's Traycer, an AI agent orchestrator that helps you build complex features more mindfully without replacing the tools you already use like Cursor or Claude Code. Instead of coding blindly or debugging endlessly, you get detailed plans, visual diagrams, precise execution, and instant verification, all in one workflow. If you found this helpful and want more content on AI-powered coding workflows, make sure to subscribe to the channel.